Alright, welcome to A Token of Persuasion. Today we'll be doing Grinning Trickster Stirs Up Trouble, just against the base game. This spirit has a lot of interesting potential with just kind of messing around, right? It likes Strife. If you look at the back, it uses Strife and Beasts. I'd say more Strife so than Beast. He does have one Beast card. And his Let's See What Happens power is one of the funnest, I think, powers in the game. Just kind of doing random stuff. Sometimes awesome things happen, and sometimes literally nothing happens. And that's just kind of the way of the game. So we will go ahead and just jump right into it. He starts in land number 4 and in the highest numbered land with Dahan, and we're going to see where they explore. Okay, sands. Interesting. Sands. So I'm going to go ahead and start by adding this presence here and adding a presence here. Well, I'll add this presence here. That way I can push a Dahan in here, and maybe the disease, and the disease will prevent the build, and the next turn I can push the next one in, and that's that. And I'll go ahead and just play one card, because I want all 3 of these wins next turn to strike the city. So we're going to go ahead and gain an energy from that, and then I get a power card here, and I think I'm going to go minor with, this has all my elements. Okay, has my elements. Not going to question it too much. Don't love this card, but it's not a horrible card. It's not great when you have really bad, when your board is really bad, but this is the start of the game, so it should be alright. Alright, so 3, 2, 1 pay, and let's, oh, it's also cost 0, which is nice. So let's check out this build and this explore. Wetlands. Okay. So I will be able to prevent that wetland right here build with unexpected tigers. So they will now... Okay. Slows. Let's gather this guy in. Do 1 fear and push this guy. Oh, I don't know. Here, maybe. Okay. And then time passes. Actually, I want to push him here. And you'll see why in just a second. Okay. Time passes. So now, I think I want to uncover this so I can get those 3 card plays. Uncover this and go right here. I don't need a sacred site yet, and I will play Overenthusiastic Arson right here. Oh no, I need to grow right here. Sorry. And with my growth, I'm pushing that Dahan in here with my push 1 Dahan from one of your lands. So I'm Overenthusiastic Arsoning right here. And then do I want to, I'm going to start working on getting this over here. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going to, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I get 1 energy. Thank goodness. Pay. Oh, wait, I still get to gain a power card or gain energy. And I'm going to gain energy. Yeah, I'm gonna gain 3 energy. Okay, so first I'm going to gather this town here, and then I'm gonna Overenthusiastic Arson this. So does it fire? Okay, no fire. So this town goes away. Okay. So that's that and that done. This is slow, and then I'm going to add a strife here. And I'm actually going to pay an energy to add a strife here as well. I'm using my real flare for discord. And then as my last fast, I've got to let's see what happens. So let's see what happens up in this wetland. Dang it. Okay, so terror level is 1, so it's just 3 fear. 1, 2, 3 fear. Okay, so that did get a fear card. I'm going to forget a card. I'm going to forget Unexpected Tigers to gain that to hand and get an energy. Okay, so now let's check out what the event does. Explorers have +1 health for the rest of the turn. Okay, that does impact something. Generates 1 fear if invaders are present and moves to an adjacent land if not. So I'm going to get him over to that land over there. And add a Dahan to an inland land with Dahan. That I like to hear. I guess this is the one. Sweet. And now check out the fear card. And you should, okay, tokens defend 3. That's fine. Ravage in the sands. So this does 2 fear, and the explorer survives because he has +1 health from the event actually. And then they build in the wetlands. I was hoping to prevent that build, but that's alright. And then explore the jungles. Okay, they do get an explorer here, but they don't get an explorer here. That is super, super, super helpful. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and incite the mob right here. Pop this explorer, and that does a fear. Okay. And that is all of our powers. Time passes. So the question is, I could add strife and do fear, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Cost 0. I'm going to gain a power card. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get a wind. Okay. Ooh, Dire Metamorphosis. I do like Dire Metamorphosis. They're about to ravage over there. And it does have wind. Or I could gather the town out. Yeah, no, I want to. This has wind. Moon is another one of my elements. Animal's another one. Okay. This is just such a card for Grinning Trickster. Oh, everything is slow. Interesting. But now I can grow. Darn, I'm not going to get my let's see what happens. But I will get... Okay, so I'll grow here. And with my slow... With my... that, I'll push Dahan. And then with... Why don't you them fight? I'm going to go ahead and add a strife to this town with my 3 wins. And I want that in fast. So I think that's that. Okay. Now we go event. Choose a land of cities, build there. No cities. Alright. Alright. Push up to 2 explorers or 1 town from a land with beasts. Let's push this beast, this old guy over here. That's fine. And then gather 1 Dahan into a land with Dahan. In that land, defend 1 per Dahan. Okay, let's go ahead and gather this guy here. And okay. And then there we go. That's an extra defense over there. Oh, then I'll push this guy here instead. With the push up to 2 explorers of 1 town from land with beast, because now this is defended along with that strife. It's defended for 2. No fear card, but they do ravage in the wetlands, so that's a fear. Now we have a fear card for next turn, and then build in the jungle. So now we have a land with cities, and that's somewhat problematic with an exploration in the wetlands. So that's fine, I think. Okay, we are in terror level 1, so I'm going to go ahead and do 3 fear, just choosing this land right here, and then I'm going to impersonate authority again by adding a strife there. And do I want to pay an energy to add strife to an adjacent land? Sure. I'll pay an energy because I've got the energy to add strife to this explorer. And then there we go. And Dire Metamorphosis. Okay. What do we want to do? Where do we want to do this? Interestingly enough, I think I actually want to do it in this land right here. So I'm going to do it in this land right here. So I've done that. And let's Dire Metamorphosis here. So that's 1 fear, it's another fear card, and then 1 damage. But the damage is just going to heal. And then 1 damage to Dahan, but that's also going to heal. But then we add a Badlands. Do we add a Strife? We do. A Beast, Disease, Strife, Wilds, and Blight. Strife, Wilds, and Blight. So this city is double strifed. And then, do I want to pay an energy to strife an adjacent land? Nah. I do Blight there. Do I have a presence there? I do not. Okay. That's fine. Dire Metamorphosis is such a fun card. Look at all those tokens. All those tokens! Okay. So now we are done with that and time passes. And I have to reclaim. So that's an energy for me. And then, let's see. Do I go for... I'll go for more energy. Yeah. So what do I want to grow? I'll go ahead and grow here. And then I'll push that there. Well, I'll grow here actually. I'll push that there. And then maybe I can push it over there later. And then... Oh, I can gather him out. I can gather him out to anywhere I want. Okay, I'll gather him out, and then that's fine. And then let's do more fear. We are in Terror level 2 now, so I get to add a strife. It's the ideal time. And then invaders with strife. Dire Metamorphosis again, I guess. Okay, 3, 2, 1, pay. Okay. Oh, and I had, now I get 2 energy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and gather this guy out here, which is fine. So that's that. That's my fast power. I'm gonna do my why don't you and them fight in slow, but let's see what happens in this sands right here. 1 fear, defend 5. And add a beast. Okay. I guess it's fine. It's not like amazing. Do I want to forget a card to gain it to hand? I could forget this card, but I'd lose the wind element, so I wouldn't be able to add the strife and slow. I don't really need the slow strife adding though. I'd do it for the energy, and I think I don't need the energy. So I'm going to not do that. Because this game is just about wrapped up. Okay. So that's my let's see what happens. And everything else is slow. So let's check out the event. Each board add a blight to land with buildings, and we can prevent it by paying 2 energy. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Well, I kind of wish I had the energy now, but it's alright. Remove a beast from a land with blight. And remove... You gotta be kidding me. My beast and wilds. Gone. Oh wait, that's blighted land. I don't have to do that. It's not blighted land yet. Okay. In each land of disease, 1 damage to each invader and 1 damage to each Dahan. Okay. So this actually does 1 damage to each Dahan plus 1 damage. So this Dahan dies because of the Badlands, and this Dahan is damaged, and then this town is damaged, and then this city is double damaged because I don't want the disease to go away. So I'm gonna have them split the damage because they're about to ravage there. They're gonna do 0. Oh, that was a close one. Okay. Each spirit may add a Dahan to one of its lands with Dahan, and then we get that Dahan right back. Get that Dahan right back. And let's check out the fear card. Oh, we have 2. Right on. Okay. Each player may gather 1 explorer into a land with buildings. Or gather 1 town into a land with cities. Okay. I don't believe I don't believe there's any defense here. So if I pull him in, then that Dahan will die. So I can't pull him in. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Then we have this one right here. On each board, remove an explorer or town from a land with tokens. But specifically, oh, Dahan, Badlands, or Wilds. Those specific tokens. Okay. Ravage in the jungle. This guy loses his strife. Build in the wetlands. They skip build. Oh, sorry. These guys die to the Dahan. So that's 1, 2, 3 fear. And we win. That's it. Game over. We're in Terra level 2 and there are no buildings on the ground. And this is what the board looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and time passes to heal everything up. And let's check out the score. Okay, 31. So not bad. Not a bad score for Grinning Trickster Stirs Up Trouble. Fun game altogether. Didn't get really far through the track. You can see he kind of gets into more elements on the top track. And he does go up to 5 card plays, which is a decent amount of card plays. So that being said, he does struggle getting to those higher these higher points in the track because of his you want to, when you reclaim, you have to pay an energy, and sometimes you have to gain energy to do that, and if you get stuck in that trap, then that's really bad. So for example, I would have had to add a presence and then gain energy just to play these cards. Well, I wouldn't have had to gain energy to play the cards, but I would have had to gain energy if I was thinking ahead, because I would have gotten 2 energy from that. And I would have played these cards, and I guess I would have gotten a power card. But if you pay that, notice next turn I have 0 energy and 0 power cards in hand. So I need to choose the gain energy equal to power card plays to reclaim, which prevents me from putting out my presence. So, and this is his only way of gaining a power card, and so you want to be picking that option. Anyway, you can put yourself in kind of a trap sometimes with Grinning Trickster and get stuck in a way where you can't put out presence as much. And if you get stuck like that, the game just takes so much longer. But luckily, you can see the board looked great. I got a lucky over-enthusiastic arson up here in the mountains, which prevented an explorer in this jungle here, which just kind of changed the game for the rest of the game. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Fun game with Grinning Trickster. Next up, we got Many Minds Move as One, another moderate complexity spirit from the Jagged Earth expansion. So see you next time.